Hey, how's everything going? I understand that might have been. Anyways, hello and welcome back to this week's episode of
Advice from Your Besties. Each week we have questions and we'll give you some answers. This week I want to dive into something that you brought to my attention, was that Russian girls are the most beautiful girls in the entire world, and their self-care and maintenance routine and everything that they do.
I want to hear this.
Okay. So, what was it? A reel that you sent me?
That it was two Russian ladies talking about their level of skincare and grooming is far superior than what we do here in the States.
Okay, so number one, they are more into the skincare and actually having really healthy skin instead of using Botox and fillers to make themselves look good.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You don't say.
I think they must do that thing where they tape up their face at night. You know, where you take the face tape
Yeah.
and everything is like pulled
Yeah.
up and
I
back.
told you I was doing that years ago.
I know, but my skin is so sensitive. I can't have tape on my face all night.
That's fine.
So Botox and filler it is. And then this is a very popular skincare. Thermal water and herbal tonics on your skin.
What's thermal water?
It's just like a pH balanced water. It's fancy water.
Okay.
Evian.
Really?
And I mean, probably something along those lines. And then also, you know, serums, SPF. So I'm saying SPF.
So nothing different.
Well,
at what point does it become different than what we're doing?
They do a honey mask and egg white treatments.
Okay.
Do you do that, an egg white?
No, but I used to do turmeric.
Oh, okay.
And it does brighten your face, but it will stain everything.
Okay, and this is what they're saying. This is what I told you. Scalp care is essential. You got to do like a hair oil, a scalp massage, scalp treatments.
Did you see that nasty ass thing I sent you?
Oh my God.
So I know that Lindsay's on a hair care scalp journey, and so does my feed. And it was this person combing someone's head, and it like lifted a chunk of dead skin cells and was like combing it through, almost like if you had lice and you're combing it with a fine-tune comb. And it was so disgusting that I had to send this.
It almost looked like her scalp was coming up with the comb.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. And he was so slow about it. I'm like, just rip it off.
I know, just do it.
Use your fingers. Oh, it was so disgusting. And then I think I got into it and I was rubbing my scalp so hard I was forcing it to flake off.
Oh my God.
I'm obsessed with that.
If it's rubbing your scalp?
Yeah, I wish I could like fine tooth comb chunks of my dead ass scalp.
No, I'm so happy that I don't have dandruff anymore.
You really don't.
Yeah, because that was a big issue last year.
Was.
Okay, this is what they're doing that we're not doing. Mesotherapy. So tiny injections of vitamins, hyaluronic acid, and peptides to maintain plump, hydrated skin. I feel like we're not doing that. Oh, and a BB glow treatment. Semi-permanent foundation all over your face. Do you think that works? I feel like you would have to... What? Are you putting your contour on too with that and your blush?
I don't think they're contouring.
Oh.
That's a Kim Kardashian thing.
And I want to try this, a buccal massage, where they get in your mouth and massage your cheeks.
Oh, I dream about that.
I want that so badly. I want them to get all up in there, get the top of my mouth.
I could do that for you. I know that sounds creepy, but I do it to myself.
Oh,
and it's luxurious.
That's because like when I ice roll in the morning, I just sit on my cheek and jawline, just go back and forth, and
oh really?
It feels so good.
Oh.
And then I get to my under eyes.
I do this a lot.
Push this. That's your buckle.
That's a buckle?
Yeah, your cheek.
Yeah, I press under it and like try and hollow it up. Let's see what I did there.
Oh.
Naturally contour from the jawline down to the chin, you know, when people like fish face.
I just don't like touching my face that much. I think you just have a good bone structure where it hollows out in the cheeks.
Because I'm Eastern European.
Yeah. So these are your
people.
This
is my motherland.
And then of course I don't wear as much makeup as we do.
Well, fun fact, this whole week I did not wear makeup.
Oh, and how do you feel?
Today was the first time I wore makeup.
Okay.
I felt
And
pretty good. By the end of the 3 days, my weekend, I was feeling confident and it looked better.
Mhm.
The one time I talked to my mom, the last 3 months, last thing she got in just as we were hanging out, "The makeup you wear makes you look old. Thanks, bye." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Stop wearing all that makeup."
Oh my god, that's like Millie Bobby Brown had to put out a whole statement saying, "I grew up, okay?" And it's really just hair and makeup that's making her look like she's 50 years old.
Oh, I grew up. How old is she?
She's 21.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
She looks so much older.
I know.
She should slow down.
I know.
Part your hair down the middle and don't wear any makeup. Just wear gloss and like mascara.
When she has no makeup on, she looks like she's 21. With all the hair and makeup done, she looks old.
Mm.
Okay, side note about people looking good. I was watching the Meghan Markle cooking show.
I watched it too.
Oh my god. I'm obsessed with her. Okay, I want to know her beauty treatments because her skin is flawless.
You don't think there was a filter on that camera when they were filming with love from Meghan?
No.
Okay. Of course there is.
I'm going to choose to believe that. Why would they put a filter on? How can you put a filter on the entire show? It's going to make the food look weird. It's going to make the kitchen
It's
look
not
weird.
the entire people. You can just like, all right, go on.
Okay. And it kind of makes me want to put my hair extensions back in.
Yeah. You think that's what you were influenced by?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to know how I was influenced? I watched the first episode where she gets the honey from her beehive,
Mm-hmm.
and then she made a honey cake.
Mm-hmm.
She made a one pan spaghetti dish. What was the other thing she did? Candles. She made some candles. So I had none of those things. But what I did do is get up and make myself some honey, ginger, turmeric tea.
Oh, okay. She did influence you.
She did.
She's a big tea drinker.
She is. And then this has nothing to do with it, but it motivated me to like do it. 3 pounds of cuties is too much.
Yes.
What the fuck? Why are you packaging so many cuties? 3 pounds is too many. They always you force me to waste them. So I found something that said freeze them without the skin. When I told Lindsay, you thought I was.
I thought you were just freezing it with the
No,
skin.
you peel them and you put them on. I put them in a glass dish and I'm going to freeze them. Then you put them in the food processor and you blend it and supposedly you have like a sorbet.
Okay, I believe that.
I don't know. I can't wait to try it
fruit.
out. Oh my God, I'll be so excited. My roommate came in and was like, "What's happening here?" I was like, "I was influenced by Meghan Markle."
I am. I did look up the lemon cake recipe,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna make that.
Oh, I want to make it too.
Yeah.
Call me over. I will sit in the chair that you don't have when you're making it in the kitchen.
Okay, let me get a kitchen table first.
And then you're gonna make it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my own homemade preserves.
Oh, good God.
I'm gonna make my own buttercream.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make everything by scratch. I love her so much. Okay, this is why I like this show. I finally pinpointed why I like her.
Why do you like her?
Because how she is cooking in the kitchen and talking to her friends, and somehow
so awkward.
Okay, but you didn't see the episode with her actual friends.
Apparently not, because her makeup guy was not her actual friend.
No, that was awkward. I also think throughout the whole show, she's afraid to say anything.
Yeah.
Because she will get attacked for anything that she says.
Yeah.
So she's keeping it very, very surface level.
Mm-hmm.
But when her two friends came over and they were making a salt encrusted fish, that's when you actually got to see a little bit more personality.
Okay.
And they giggled a little bit. And I'm like, okay, this is how I would be talking to you in the kitchen.
Right.
Because she said something, yeah, if you just bake the fish like this, it'll turn out perfectly. And they're like, wow.
I love that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Trying to lady explain.
Yeah.
You don't say. Yeah, no, I was trying to see why. I was trying to pinpoint, why do I think I don't like her? I don't know. There's no reason for me to dislike her. What I was also realizing is this show is a modern day take on Martha Stewart living, like what used to be her show. This is not a unique storyline show. Martha's was kind of revolutionary to like go very detailed. and make you would actually like to watch. I bet you'd love to watch old episodes of that.
Probably.
This woman was over the top when it came to hosting, baking, and making things, but she definitely inspired. The Meghan show, I had to watch. It was cute. It's a little flat.
Yeah, it's a little flat. I think because she's so
She can't be dynamic.
not used to being dynamic. She's an actress. She is used to having lines to say. She's also kind of cheesy, which is why I like her.
I want to like her, but she just I can't feel her yet. Guarded.
Right. And then a couple times when she does show a little bit of any personality or says something not generic at all, like when Mindy Kaling called her Meghan Markle, she's like, "It's so funny. Meghan Markle goes to Jack in the Box and she likes it." And Meghan goes, "It's so funny you call me Meghan Markle because you know my last name is Sussex."
Oh, damn.
And I was like, I would totally say it like that. And it comes across really rude, but I'm just stating a fact. Because how she speaks is how I speak sometimes. And it gets really misconstrued as to being rude. So, like, she's just saying a fact.
Yeah. No, I get it. I
But
talk like that too.
yeah,
People can interpret it like with a harsh tone, but it's really like, no, this is just a fact.
exactly.
But the states will always refer to her as Meghan Markle.
Exactly.
We
She's
don't
Meghan
know.
Markle.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. She wants to use her last name. She was
She's
like,
I earned it.
I earned it. She's like, it's really special to have the same last name as my kids. So she wants to be known as Meghan Sussex.
That's great.
I'm like, no, you're Meghan Markle.
What did Netflix call her?
Meghan.
They split the hairs and they're like,
yeah,
okay,
they
because her
did.
audience is not refer to her as Meghan Sussex.
No.
Who the fuck is that? If you honestly said who, like, hey, Meghan Sussex, which is not easy to say in the first place,
No.
has a show out on Netflix, I would say, who?
Exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
And you know what? She also wears Zara
Oh, she's so down to earth.
along with a $1,500 sweater. High low. Because Mindy Kaling was saying, I love your look. Megan's like, what? My what? Your look. My look. Your look. She's like, what's a look? She's like, Mindy Kaling's like, your look. I'm like, Meghan, how are you so
Tone deaf.
tone deaf?
I don't know.
So it's just, I understand why people don't like her because she can't relate to that very common
Why
phrase.
is she not relatable? Like, what happened? Like, you were still part of society until later in your life. It's not like you were homeschooled socially and then you got married to a prince.
I know. I'm
Like,
not quite sure.
Like, how are you so out of touch with life? Do you not just like, she's obviously not on Instagram?
She must not be on Instagram that much. And
Or like any type of social media. She obviously doesn't like watch anything current.
no. And I feel like in her Montecito bubble, she has friends. I'm sure they're keeping her up to date with things. She also drinks more than I would think.
Oh,
She's always popping a bottle of champagne.
oh shit. Oh, there we go.
I'm like, okay. But she's also a basic bitch at heart. She's just making avocado toast for breakfast. So I think there's
That's
just
what the producers told her that's what we're making today.
I know. I think it's just a disconnect if she's so out of touch, but then she's trying to be relatable. And the recipes on the show are very basic, which I enjoy because I'm not making anything fancy.
I literally I have been cooking for 2 years. Every farmer's market season, I make that one pot spaghetti dish.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
It's easy. She just presents it in a very pretty way.
What was it? The crudité was really pretty.
Oh yeah, she loves a crudité. There's a crudité on every episode.
Oh, is there?
Uh-huh.
With the little like flowers
I know.
sprinkled in the crudité, and the peas were peeled, so it looked like pearls.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start peeling my peas like that.
I mean, if this is who influences you, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there could be worse people.
Oh yeah.
And I think what else I took away from her was that she loves tea. I don't think I'm gonna start drinking tea like that all the time. And this is one thing we don't have in common. She likes to hike and she wears a dumbass visor when she does it.
Well, she can't get any sun on her moneymaker.
She can't. But the visor is just out of control. It's the one that's out to here.
I wonder if it's a costume.
Probably. She seems like, if I knew her like I did, she seems like she would wear a Nike baseball hat when she's hiking. But that's not the aesthetic of the show.
No.
Mm-mm.
That beekeeper outfit, I was like, oh my God.
And also, this was one other thing that was cute. She has 2 dogs. One is Guy. He's a really old beagle, and he's always in the kitchen in the corner in his bed watching her cook.
Oh.
That's adorable. And then Pula is a black lab, and they had a picnic on another episode, and Pula came up and started eating the snacks and the food. She's like, Pula, get away. Bad dog.
That is relatable.
That is relatable. I was like, I want to see more of that. So, yeah, if you see me with hair extensions soon, that's why.
Wow.
If you can buy me hair extensions, I'll put them back in.
All right. Well, can you give me? I need some time to pull that money together.
Yeah.
By the time I pull the money together to buy your pack of extensions, you'll be ready.
Or my hair will just be as long as I want it.
Or both.
Or both. I don't know.
You could still have very long hair and extensions.
I could. I'm getting used to the lower maintenance of my hair.
I bet.
Mm-hmm. So
I remember last week we asked about, or rather last week we talked about fitness, and you said one of the things you suggested was work out 3 days a week, so then you can learn to build on it. And I have worked out 2 times this week.
All right, there we go.
And the week is not over. And it was 2 workouts each time.
So essentially that was 4 workouts.
But I shouldn't think that way because I'm gonna have a third.
Are you gonna do 2 workouts every day that you work out?
Let's not jinx it.
Okay.
But I did those days.
That's good.
I think time is a factor, but those were my days off.
Right.
And I was into it. So I was like, let's just jump on this.
I know. I love how when you get back to working out, it's not easing in. It's 110 miles per hour. So I admire that about you.
That's how my life is. I'm like, okay. Well, I also think, that's how it needs to be. Because I feel like my life is always me limping along.
Like, yeah, I like that you just go all in. And I'm so much more like, well, I'll do 3 days.
You're also very consistent.
Yeah.
I am not.
Okay, but
that's why I want to get a tattoo on the inside of my palm that says "Go to Yoga." That tattoo.
How's that tattoo coming along?
We've been going back and forth. He's located in Aurora. I was like, oh, I should have asked you first.
You're like,
I'm going to interview other people.
Yeah, I think you should.
This is an important investment in my aesthetic.
Yeah. It's one where you stay in Denver.
Yeah. I'm not going to get my car and drive, especially not east. Oh, I was like, that was it. That's the equivalent of like, hey, sure, we could be together if we split bills. What was the other thing? My list was starting to grow. If someone says, pay my bill, or let's split bills and something else. Do you remember?
No. Sure, it'll come to me later.
Something else was like, and we're done here.
Was it something about your dogs? Or no?
I don't think so.
Rent? No.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyways, that's my 2 cents on beauty and all things. Make sure you follow Meghan Markle and at Honestly Smartless wherever you get.
You don't have to follow Meghan Markle. We can't even get. You know what? Let's not waste your following efforts. Just us.
Just us at Honestly Smartless, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and share this with all your besties. And we'll see you next time. Bye.